How do I know if I'm coaching or crossing the line into therapy? This is a big one. I have a lot to say about this. The way that I look at it is there is a very bright line between coaching and therapy. Therapy is about mental health. Therapy is carried out by trained and certified professionals. It is not about necessarily achievement or skills or vision or overcoming obstacles or taking action in the world. It's more about looking at your family of origin issues. It's about looking at how you handle emotions. It's about treating anxiety, depression, and other disorders. It's a clinical setting. I look at coaching as something very analogous to athletic coaching. So if you're in a life coach or you have a specific niche where you're coaching people, it's a lot like athletic coaching. It's about mindset. It's about achievement. It's about skills building. It's about practice. It's about setting goals and visions. It's about taking those difficult actions over and over in order to get important things done. And that doesn't really happen in therapy. I've spent hundreds of hours in both. And I will tell you that there is no therapist out there that made me better at business per se, that made me better at dating per se, that even made me particularly better at relationships per se. So it's not really about your achievement in the world. That's the big distinction. If you're coaching someone and you're trying to treat their anxiety or depression more than giving them tips or pointers on how to deal with it, you could be stepping over. You could be indulging them and listening to them, their backgrounds, and letting them go on and on about it. And you might be sitting there hoping that that's going to fix their anxiety, depression, fix their motivation, and you might be doing more harm than good. The way that I would handle this in a session is as soon as I feel it or notice that I'm crossing over into that territory, I will just flat out say, we could talk about that, but it's really not for me to talk about because that's more of a therapy conversation than a coaching conversation. And, we can keep it in this lane. And if you need to, go to a therapist also. I have plenty of clients that were in therapy and coaching, and it works out beautifully because I stay out of that lane and they stay out of mine, and it works extremely well. So you want to be careful about this. You don't want to be the one who is kind of being an armchair therapist when you're not qualified or certified to do it. So that's how you know the difference between if you're coaching or if you're playing therapist. I say, stay in your lane. See you next time.